All right, we have made it to the end. 7 seasons of The Good Doctor ended on a perfect note. It didn't go too long, but felt like an end of an era. The last time I felt like this was The Blacklist, which went 10 seasons. If y'all want to check that out, I might drop that in the description or something like that. But for you Blacklist fans, but that's what I feel like right now, an end of an era. Awesome show. I did not cry. I did not shed any thug tears. I think the only time I probably sort of came close was when Claire, I think when she asked for Sean and she was crying and stuff like that, but that was about it. No real tear jerkers. But it got me when the moment Sean realized Asher was gone, he was like, "Oh," that got me. That got me. But other than that, no other tear jerkers that I can remember. But before I get into this episode, episode 9 was a banger too, and Glassman was on one. I didn't think he needed to do all that stuff for that girl. I understand his reasonings, and uh, she reminded him of his daughter, and he's pretty much on his way out anyway. So I could see his reasoning, but there was all kind of ethical dilemmas going on. But you can see the parallel, and I guess let's go ahead and start the review. Initially I was going to do a reaction, but I was just sitting here the whole time. I'm a bad reactor. But I tried though, and I was like, I don't feel like I really had any good content, so I'm just gonna do a short review. But I'm fresh off of this finale here, series finale, and so much growth by the end of this episode. But yeah, I was gonna go into the parallels that I saw between Sean and Glassman, even though they're not blood related. That's his father because they're both stubborn. And I loved how at the end of the episode, Sean was willing to sacrifice his position as a surgeon, um, by giving Claire the treatment that he wasn't supposed to. So we had that going on, but uh, Dr. Glassman, MVP, right? He's the MVP, and he was on his way up out of here anyway. So it only made sense. So I'm glad he didn't sacrifice himself, so to say. But he was willing to. So much growth from an emotional standpoint. I don't think the Sean Murphy at the beginning of this series wouldn't have done that, but through developing relationships um with his cohorts or whatnot, uh yeah, we got this ending. I thought the ending was right. I'm gonna be honest, I thought I thought we were getting double bodies this episode. I'm like, dang, y'all already killed off Asher. They got me with that one. I was like, what? Out of nowhere. But yeah, that sucked. Um, but I'm like, dang, y'all gonna get Claire and Glassman up out here? This because that's what I thought at first. Um, but yeah, then towards the end, I was like, okay, it seems like Claire is gonna make it up out here by the end. So yeah, so we had that going on. Um, any other conflicts I can think about? Of course, we had Dr. Lim. She's gonna be going off somewhere else. I forgot where she's going, but she's leaving. Um, I thought I thought it would have been nice if they brought Hill Harper's character back. I thought it would have made sense to bring him back to kind of close things out. I felt like he was kind of missing. I'm just kind of going off my random notes I got right here, but anything else I can think about? I'll just get to everybody when we get to the end. They kind of show where everybody was going towards the end of the episode. Um, so yeah, let's go to um, yeah, let's go to the end. Let's go to the end. Because that's really all I really wanted to talk about. I don't want to make this review too long. So we got Sean 10 years later. Glassman is not miraculously alive. If he would have been, I would have thrown my laptop up out of here. I was like, what? You better not be alive. But yeah, we didn't see him like on his deathbed at a funeral or something like that. And I'm glad they didn't go that route. I'm glad they didn't go that route. But instead, this was a nice way to say goodbye and remember him. And you see so much growth in Sean, giving this TED talk, with emotional cues and banging on the stool and, crazy, right? So, so much growth from a, personal level. But but anyway, so from that, we get they show different scenes where everybody is Resnick and Park. They officially adopted Eden, so that's how we ended with them. They're together. Sean and Leah, of course, they're together. I still think Sean, after 7 seasons, I still think he should have chose Carly, but it is what it is. So he has a daughter now, so that's cool. Baby Steve is bigger. Then they had the ending scene with them on the carousel. So that was good. Claire and Kalu got together. I think it would have sucked for them. You're back just to die. So I'm glad they ended that on a good note. Alan and Daniel, they're back together, so he returned for 1 episode. And Charlie is it looked like she was basically in Sean's position. So wow, what a 180, right? I like their relation, how their relationship grown too. Because they were at each other's throats. Sean didn't like her at all. And then we go to this episode. She was helping out a lot, and then they had the scene where they walked into the FDA building, and she was a good help this episode. So that was cool, to see the growth in Charlie as well. But anyway, guys, I didn't want to keep this too long. That's pretty much all my thoughts I have coming fresh off the episode. Y'all tell me what y'all thought of the episode. I probably would give it a strong B plus 8, a solid 8. I just felt like it was just a pretty straightforward episode. Nothing crazy, nothing just out there like, dang, this happened. Other than the ending was great. But it's just like kind of like leading up to it. It was just like I'm waiting on something. I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, guys, you tell me what you thought of the episode. That's gonna be it for me. End of an era here. Great 7 seasons. And yeah, man. I enjoyed the ride. But anyway, I'm up out of here. I will see y'all when I see y'all, whenever that is. So y'all make sure to subscribe, for more shows you might find interesting on here. And that's gonna be it for me. I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace out.